going on, guys? Welcome back to Very Honest Shenanigans. I am Frank.
And I'm Matt. What's going on? Welcome back.
And we are back at it with Epic the Musical Reactions. Today we are going to be reacting to the Cyclops Saga, Polyphemus, and Survive.
Yay!
I got it! I did it!
It only took you like 19 tries, but that's fine.
Yeah,
you know?
it's fine. It's fine.
You know, it's fine.
About it.
But yeah, before we got into this, we were listening to a little bit of the Troy Saga, a little bit of just a man, as you can see. He's he's about to drop a baby.
If you have not seen those yet, go check out the playlist back when we reacted to the Troy Saga.
Yes, check those out. Make sure you go check out Jorge's channel, show support for the musical, and also show support for any of the animatics that we react to.
Yes, then come back here, then listen to us. Speaking of listening to us, I'm ready to go.
I am also ready to go. And I'm going to say this again, I said it in every video. I have seen and heard all of Epic the Musical already up until the Wisdom Saga. I have not seen the animatics of the Wisdom Saga, but I have heard the songs. Frank has heard a little bit of the music, all out of order. He's not seen any of the animatics besides the ones that we've already checked out, so he's getting a full, fresh grasp on the story here.
Yes. I can.
Right.
This is one song I have not listened to yet.
You've not heard Polyphemus yet?
I don't believe so. So let's get into it.
Let us go.
Pause. Come back.
You can pause too, you know.
All right, go. I know I was trying to, but it wasn't working. All right, now go. Sorry, had to get full screen.
What's the use of the water dripping in the sheep sounds are just great.
Over here.
Definitely a cave effect.
Look at all this food. Look at all
Holly, our boy. Just walking in blind, sir.
For us to keep. I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet. It's almost too perfect, too good to be true.
So, huh?
Why would the Lotus Cedars pass up on all this food?
Nice and ominous.
Hey there.
It's so casual. Hey there.
Oh, hold on. I wanna pause it real quick. So I want to go back to when there's a sound effect in here. I think they use violins for this.
Yeah, I think it's back here. It's right after this part right here.
Pass up on all
It
this
should be right here, right?
So right now this is a low, like, yeah, it's a violin run.
Hey there.
Just so casual. Just there's a giant Cyclops in front of you.
We're just travelers.
I love right here.
Come in peace.
I love
Come in
how
peace.
to mimic the footsteps of the giant Cyclops here, we're using the bass drum.
Yeah,
well, at least it sounds like the bass drum, and it's almost it's muffled, kind of like the way they would do that. They would put their hand on the drum or a cloth on the drum. They go boom with a mallet. That's what it sounds like, and I love that. It also gives it an ominous effect because it's less of an echo, even though they're in a giant cave.
Yeah. Well, I actually I meant to ask you this before we started, but I kind of forgot. But so far, who is your kind of favorite character out of the ones that we've met before? Yeah.
So far Odysseus, I'm gonna be the basic guy here.
You're gonna be the basic guy?
Yeah.
I think that's not the basic guy, but you know what? Go for it.
I know me being basic, the basic guy. Like I like in the main character.
And we all know where I stand. If you couldn't tell.
You couldn't see.
Come in peace.
You killed my sheep.
Nice.
My favorite sheep. What gives you the right to deal the pain?
The voice is doubled. So
Don't
the Cyclops right now. The voice is double. They're layering the voice down and slightly moving it to distort it. That's a very neat editing trick. I feel it's definitely pitched down. So there's two layers.
Yeah,
There's the
I'm pretty
layer,
sure
which
that
is pitched and moved over slightly to create distortion, and then the top layer is the actual. Probably most likely the actual voice of the singer.
Yeah, the Cyclops voice I'm pretty sure is Jay, and I'm pretty sure it is just pitched down.
Right. It's a very nice neat little editing trick there. Good.
That pain you sow is pain you reap. Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal, but now that I see we've done some.
I'm loving now the drums, instead of being muffled, we now get this like tribal rhythmic drum, just like we had in Full Speed. That's pretty dope. We're bringing that back, so we could definitely hear the two differences between the Cyclops and Odysseus.
So can we just talk about the art design for the Cyclops real quick?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the old Adventures of Sinbad, like the old stop motion ones. It kind of reminds me a little bit of those. I'm loving it. What I would have loved, and now, because these animatics are not made with the, they're made with the music, yes, but they're not made at the same time as the music. It's fan made, right? Animatics?
Yeah, most of yeah.
Yeah. So what I would have loved to see, if backing up a little bit, which you could have added, but it's fine. When he gets grabbed, I'm gonna try to see if we can find this real fast. See how their mouths are open here. It would be nice to have like a little bit of a what was like clutter of movement of armor, or like some kind of like speech, like, hey, wait a minute, or oh no, come back. But obviously these are again fan made, so you would have to incorporate that into the actual music.
Right. Well, I mean, not even that. I don't think it's canon that he gets grabbed by the Cyclops. I don't.
Sure, this is like the interpretation.
This is an interpretation, so who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal, but now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we live alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand.
I just love the way that they drew Odysseus here with he like has that smug look on his face, as if to say,
because
like,
he's a warrior of the mind, right? This is all a tactic to him, which is really fun. Like, he obviously cares about his men. He's gonna try to get the best possible odds for them. I love the colorization here too. That's always really cool. Red is obviously like the biggest biggest color symbol of like evil, so we kind of get this evil, and it just like fills the whole cave. So we know that this is the Cyclops domain.
All right, I muted myself so Frank can hear me, but little does he know what's to come.
That's represented at the very start of the cave, when they used like the red. When the torches were red, everything was red.
Yeah.
So you immediately know this is gonna be a bad time. If the music didn't already tell you.
Yeah, if you didn't just hear yeah, that doesn't give you bad signs at all.
One sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never wanna eat human flesh again. Then trade. You see, gift from you and a
Oh,
gift from
wait a
me.
minute. Pause this for a sec here. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, right here. So you're talking about the smug face,
Yeah,
right? Notice how his eyes have those little glimmers right here too.
Yeah.
That's a great detail. And you could always say like that's light reflection from the Cyclops, sure, but it's also used a lot to show glimmers of hope or of underlining motives. Very nice by the do we know who the
Yes,
who
this
made
is
the animatic?
this is Merxy.
Merxy, all right, very nice detail by Merxy here. All right, I'm good to go.
And a gift from me.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody. Nobody.
Ah, that's cool. That's something we haven't seen yet. Animatic is animating the mouth movements. Why? Because it's the most important part of the scene. That's really cool. Good on you for that. That
Yeah,
got
and his
me.
name is Nobody. Clearly.
Is nobody.
Nobody.
Oh, does he? No, who's that? That's Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. For your gift, I've won.
All right, sorry. I know we're pausing a lot here. Let's go back, but we are. I'm gonna analyze this because
Go
I have
ahead.
nothing else to do in my life.
Go ahead.
I gotta see this. Okay. It kind of mimics the monster a little bit, right? Yeah, you could argue the hair, but let's think back to the monster
So,
motif there.
what I see in this, I know you're not gonna see my cursor on it, but if you look at the top of his head, you can kind of see those 2 points sticking out, right?
Yeah,
They,
look at
in
the
my eyes,
top
they kind of
there.
symbolize like horns.
yeah,
Even though clearly you could tell that they're only there because you have the tiny lotus guy right here on top of his head.
right.
But the in the shadow, it's kind of there as horns signifying
'Cause,
like, I'm kind of kind of be a little
Yeah,
evil right now. I'm gonna be a monster.
Now we're starting to see little glimmers of the monster and the man. It's done visually because it's going to be hidden with the music here. Because this is him just trying to get his guys out. But notice the way he's drawn. He's smiling. He's always smug. He's got that glimmers
Yeah, and you
in
still
his
have that
eyes,
glimmer in
and
the
now
eye, yeah.
he's got this in the back. He's not that different. He knows what he did. He's not that different
Well,
from
what did
the
he do?
monster. He killed a bunch of sheep, right?
He killed a
But
sheep. It was one sheep. But
Was it sheep?
it was
Okay,
one
so
singular sheep.
a sheep, a single sheep. Okay, but still, and now we're starting to see these little sprinkles of the monster within the man. He's trying to trick this monster instead of being on, Okay.
I don't know. He was being honest. He said, "Here, have some."
Well, yeah,
wine,"
he's
and he gave
being
him some
okay.
wine, so like,
Yeah, he was being honest. What it implies is that it's starting to come out as oh my god, starting to get more evil or malicious intent. At least that's what it says visually. All right. We'll see if
Body. For your gift, I've won to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall.
also,
the double thumbs up is just great. That's great, man.
yeah.
See, he's got softer eyes looking at his guys. All right,
The
Oh, he was so
final
glad. He's like, "Oh yeah."
die.
What?
What?
Watch out!
Ah. Okay. Very nice. So
Very
now
nice,
we get
very nice.
this. So right now we start to see really in this story the first obstacle in Odysseus's way.
Second
Which is-
obstacle in his way.
Second, we missed
Yeah.
second.
The baby. He got rid of that one real quick.
The baby.
The baby is the first villain.
The baby was the first major arc villain. So we get to see the first giant obstacle in his way here. I'm interested to see how this is going to progress. Now, I'm assuming that the next song, Survive, just follows immediately from this.
Yes, it's immediate straight after.
Okay, this song I for sure have not heard, so I can't wait.
What I enjoy about the last one at the end there, he's like, I'm so glad we see eye to eye. First of all, eye to eye, just amazing joke. Fantastic. But you could also tell the inflection that he puts on his voice when he says it. He's like so proud that he was able to like pull one over on the Cyclops. He's like, I'm so glad that we see eye to eye, you know.
Pride is the downfall of man. And what happened? They went to go attack him. Be careful.
It's another epic scene. Also, gotta love the choir, the chorus chants in the background. You know, Polyphemus. You know, kind of set up that kind of like, you know, I guess kind of horror-ish, kind of like haunting feel to this now as we're hearing the Cyclops scream.
We are now surrounded by this Cyclops, and stuff is about to go down.
Shit's about to become real. Alright, also, there's a gore and a flash warning for anyone who is
oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Affected by gore and or flashing lights.
My brothers, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach, and if we're defeated, their good is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting.
Ah!
Alright, you want to take that first one, and I want to take something right after you.
Okay, this right here. Alright. We could always say it's just a reflection of the Cyclops, but that's not enough. Okay, we have to overanalyze this. The monster appears inside Odysseus here. The eyes both have the same glow. He's ready to fight.
He's ready to go. He's ready to
really
kill this Cyclops.
Yes. Alright, go ahead.
All right.
Matt.
So I'm gonna point this out because it's something that I have just heard. This is thankful for me to listening back to Horse the Infant right before we watch this. But you know the part where Zeus comes out, and after he asks, "What was that?" Right, and Zeus goes, "A vision of what is to come. Cannot be outrun.
Cannot be outrun.
You know that? Okay.
Right here and now."
Listen to Odysseus's words. The melody that he sings.
My brothers, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach, and if we're
it's the same melody.
Their good is dead.
Same rhythm.
That is who we're fighting.
What I imagine is he's picturing this as the same kind of deal with, you know, Zeus telling him like, hey, like that was just a vision of what is to come. You know, you have to kill this baby. He's seeing this as kind of like, I have to kill the Cyclops right now. If I don't, something's gonna happen.
He's reading the two as the same type of evil.
Yes.
Or the same type of obstacle. Probably better. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
No chance for support, so draw out your sword. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our
bringing back the 600 lives from Full Speed Ahead. It is just one life to take. Also, it's just one life to take. Here's a baby.
Yes.
You know, showing that he truly hasn't forgotten what he did.
So that's probably going to play a lot into his psyche, I feel like, whether either in his benefit or in his detriment. And I'm interested to see how it's going to play out more as we progress through his story.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be interesting for you to see.
lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over.
I'm gonna
Right.
pause this and go back a little bit here.
Yeah, apologies. Oh. Where do you want to go? You want to
Right
go here to where
here.
everyone's eyes are glowing?
Yeah. Okay, this could very much be overanalyzation, but I love how the third figure here is what you call it? Not eclipse. What's the word I'm thinking of? Silhouetted, with just a glow in his eyes, and it typically the way that's drawn, it's always like an evil intent. So we have
also I'm
the
looking at the one with the fourth one as
monsters.
well.
Yeah, the fourth one you can make the same argument.
Well,
here.
I'm making a bigger argument. You only see one eye,
Right.
and you can kind of
Right.
see
Now-
the hair. If you were to put the silhouette next to a silhouette of the Cyclops that Merck's just drawn in the first one, oh no. Well, I guess I'll show you there. Wait, huh? What's happening?
Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, what happened?
Hold
on. Where are we?
No. Technical difficulties. Ah.
Bit.
There we go.
Also, not liking the fact of the broken glasses at the start there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm being completely honest.
Oh, the thumbnail.
Yeah, no, I don't. Don't know why that was that. What were we talking about?
Cyclops silhouette versus
Yeah,
the silhouette.
if you take a look at the Cyclops, if you were to silhouette that and put that against the fourth person, the silhouette would look almost identical, which I feel like is interesting. An interesting thought. You think you went a little too far. Yeah, we'll pause on Polyphemus. Where's my boy? Where's my boy?
No, go.
Where's my boy? Where is he?
Right there.
Where is he? No. Fine. Child. That works too.
Child it is.
Child it is.
Who's gonna
yeah,
hammer
I
in
feel
this
like-
point?
Yeah, I feel like it's just interesting design choice to have that fourth person kind of mirror a similar design choice to the Cyclops.
You know, looking back on it now that we're paused right here, something that just like kind of clicked in my head. In the first animatic, the child was all snug and tight. Now this is obviously it's up to each animator, but I like how this is reaching out towards the Cyclops here.
Yeah.
This hand is reaching out. What it means, I'm still trying to figure that out, but I find that
Say,
very
avenge
interesting.
me!
Avenge me, Cyclops, for I am a child. I was not yet begun to thrive. But you fight.
Epic the musical song 5.5. The child of the Cyclops.
A mission to take if you can. Avenge this left hand. Please, my Cyclops friend.
Comment down below if you want us to take the time to try to write that out, and we'll try.
And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on me now. Defeat is not allowed.
Very triumphant
We must live through this
song.
day, so fight,
Yeah, because they're gonna survive.
fight. Surround him. Attack from behind. Keep distance in mind and stay in his blind spot and strike his heels. Strike the heels. Show him that we're deadly. Exhaust him. Don't let him get close. He's strong but he's slow. He can't land a blow if we're out of reach. Find a breach. Stand up and fight for your life.
You're an
What's our
idiot.
boy doing here?
You're stupid. No.
He dropped his sword. Also, I like how we finally start to see like an actual tactic of Odysseus here, because this is like the hero of the Trojan War going on.
Yeah.
Uh,
It has at this point it kind of has a similar feel to it's not, I don't think it's the same melody line. But when he's in the horse and he's telling them like, oh, Diomedes will lead the charge, Agamemnon will flank the guards. Yeah, it's not the same melody, but it has the same feel to it. You know, as
it
he's
says
telling them,
triumphant.
you know,
into
he's telling them
battle.
how to has to tell
Basically,
them how
the
to
war
fight.
cry.
Also,
Yeah.
this here, I think what he's doing is, because the whole point is to stay out of reach. So he's
Right.
he's running support pretty much. He's running in, grabbing people if they're getting too close, pulling them back, making sure that everyone's good. Because he's the bestest of boys.
Maybe.
He's our
But
sunshine character.
looking at the actual tactic Odysseus is using here, if we call back to the song with Athena, what was the tactic with the boar? At least shown by the animatic, they always show like striking by the heels, tripping it up with the string.
Yeah.
Aiming for the blow, and it's the same tactic here. So that's I would say that could be a callback.
It could be, but if we think
that.
back
It
to
could
that,
be-
to that
it could be a
animatic,
reach.
The way that one ended is he wound up pushing someone out of the way and then killing the boar by like stabbing
Right.
in his head.
Right. So I don't know if this can be the same exact tactic, but the idea of a striking heel. So we can see again this tactician within Odysseus. Again, warrior of the mind.
A warrior of the mind.
Let's,
I thought of
continue.
something, but I will save that for when that is relevant.
Mindless soldiers is what I picture right there. Mindless monsters, right?
I wouldn't say necessarily mindless soldiers, but I feel like they're just sharing the sentiment with Odysseus at this moment.
Okay, well, so hive mind-esque
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say mindless, but
I-
definitely one of the same mind.
I think that's great. Now we got a second in command has the more detail on the eyes. Now that could just because he's more of a more of drawn character.
Yeah, because I feel like it's more because his character design is more established than these ones. Like, because these could
very well be.
We don't know who these people are. We just know that they're soldiers under Odysseus.
Also,
we know
the
this
one all the way on the right
is
here
Eurylochus.
looks like Akuda. Was it Kuda, Sokka's dad from Avatar? Is that just me? I gotta
He's
see
gonna
it.
come out here just waterbending at people.
No, I
wait,
also
he
like
wasn't a
how
waterbender, but
I love how the silhouettes fade out to just the glowing red eyes of
Yes.
this RB. It's very nice. It's very cool detail. Again, showing this malicious intent to kill. So let's see how it pays off for them.
yeah, Levi Ackerman.
Attack on Titan Odysseus!
Yeah, apologies.
Attack on. It's literally Attack on Titan. Uh-oh. He's dead. Knew it! I knew it! I knew it. Something that is always done is always showing a bunch of either clips or just constantly cutting to a single character. You know it's gonna die. They're gonna die.
Rest in peace, Polites.
R.I.P. Polites.
I'm gonna point it out now. If you link back to Warriors of the Mind, the animatic that we looked at, with him fighting the boar, right? How the boar chose to charge at the younger Polites, and Odysseus stepped in to save him. And the whole point was, fighting at the heel and making it trip up. It's the same strategy. However, Odysseus is now more focused on, killing the beast rather than saving his men, which is why he let this happen.
So now this is like the real first failure, the real first fall of Odysseus.
Yes. And
So
we're gonna keep going, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna say something again right after I show it. This is the moment when you see his eyes are no longer glowing, right? It's the moment he switches from being the monster of war of being like, oh, I gotta kill this thing, to realizing I should have been more focused on my men rather than just killing this thing.
Yeah, a classic animation, I guess, trick here to emphasize this like shock. They always draw the pupils and the eyes smaller than original, but they keep the same shape and size for the actual eyeballs.
Yeah.
That's something you can see a lot with especially anime does that incredibly because anime is very exaggerated. That'd be so I like how they're using that here. I like how they're animating his breathing too.
Yeah, to show
like
him
pushing
he's
the-
kind of like breathing heavy now.
I'm gonna back up a little. Yeah. Breathing from the chest. Like this is a pure panic moment. When you're breathing, when you breathe, you typically want to breathe down in your stomach and your diaphragm. He's breathing up from the chest. It's like it's a natural reaction of like overwhelming emotion. I think that could be fear. In this case, it's probably fear, shock, anger, a whole assortment of stuff. Because his best friend just literally just got slaughtered in front of him. With great detail by the animator here. I'm good to go.
Me too. Just rest in peace, Polities. That's all I gotta say. It just is a shock.
He's got a club!
And then the
Oh shit!
Captain! Captain!
Okay. I'm trying to pause this. Alright. Let's back this up a little bit. Okay. Right here. Oh, keep it going. I'm gonna pause it.
He's got a club! He's got a club!
I love that. He doesn't have to show them actually. Pause!
Captain!
Stop playing it. I'm trying to. Are you
I'm
clicking?
not
So
doing
quick?
anything. I'm not clicking anything. That's all you.
Okay. I think it wasn't pausing. I like how
Try harder next
so
time.
he doesn't have to show them actually getting smashed. He just throws the blood splatter on there. But if we continue with this,
One second. Actually, I'm gonna make a quick shout out. Hey guys, if you enjoy the content, smash that subscribe button like Polities. All right, let's go.
You've heard me enough. 600 lives I'll take. 600 lives.
so something I'm noticing here. At first, the blood was more in like the dark red or black. Here, it's a different color. Now, this could be
That's-
actual tears or maybe even vomit.
It's vomit. It's not
Again,
the blood. I
the
don't think the
vomit-
blood
okay,
actually hit his face. I think that's
No,
just
I know.
symbolism.
My point is it transfers over because he does not he right now he really doesn't care about the fact that his men are getting killed. It's his best friend is now dead,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that is a fantastic characterization. Oh my God, what was it characteristic shown of Odysseus here. You know, we had all these songs that it's like, hey, 600 men, all about the men, but he really is now.
Yeah, you can even tell in the song where he's talking about
he's-
600 men. Like, he's so
Right, he's
rigid
more
when he says
focused on the two.
600 men, and then when Polites comes in, he goes, Polites. You know, his voice kind of
Oh.
changed, so you could tell that he kind of had a I guess softer spot for Polites, like more of a
deeper
closer
connection
friendship.
with
Yeah.
Polites. And we go back over to Warrior of the Mind. We see in the animatic that it's Odysseus, Polites, and his second in command. I forgot his name.
Eurylochus.
Eurylochus. All three of them are very close. Right now, Eurylochus is still in the fight, as we can see. He's still there. Odysseus is absolutely emotionally shattered at this moment.
Yeah.
So, and now now this is allowing all his men to start getting killed. So, I think.
So where do you think this is gonna go? What do you think's gonna happen? Now?
I feel like they're gonna be able to escape, but he's obviously gonna be a major loss. He's losing men here, so not everyone's making it home, unfortunately.
Well, clearly not. We just watched Polites get smushed.
Yeah, and because I did listen to some songs out of order, I know from one of the songs that at least Odysseus and his second and how do you say his name?
Come on, you
The
got
second
it.
in
You
command?
got Eurylochus.
Eurylochus.
There you go.
I know at least the two of them will make it out of this specific encounter.
All right. All right. Let's see if you're right. Maybe he does die.
You've heard me enough. 600 lives I'll take. 600 lives I'll break.
Ah, we now have the reprised version of.
600
There's now a
lives
reprised
at
version
stake.
of Odysseus's line of 600 lives.
600
The classic
lives
villain
I'll break.
motif. Classic villain motif to take the protagonist song or melody and sing it in their version as a way of
reverse it.
taunting them.
Yeah.
The clear example of that would be Jafar and Disney's Aladdin.
Yeah, with Prince
When
Ali,
he, when
right?
he sings, yeah, Prince Ali. Prince Ali.
Magic is he.
I had it. Magic is he. Yeah, like that whole. I wish I had it in my head and I lost it. But yeah.
Editor, just quick clip. All right, thank you.
Yes. So great work on the music there, and now the animatic is again we have this just distraught face of Odysseus here. Again, the pupils are even smaller now. Probably emphasizing this more as it's now hitting him.
And
more.
your and second in command named
Eurylochus.
is dragging him away. There you go. I'm gonna
Yes.
keep pointing at you every time I need to say his name until you learn it.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
You're dying here and now.
I'm gonna try to pause on it before it goes by a little too quick. No.
Are you talking about that lightning strike
Yes.
in the center?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Okay.
Zeus. Kind of saying that the prophecy that Zeus kind of gave him wasn't necessarily just about the child. Because if you
Right.
think about it, everyone's a child to somebody.
Right.
So, it could not necessarily mean that the child that he killed was going to be the problem, but another child is going to be the problem.
A
Someone
child
else.
of
A
something.
child of something.
And in in Greek mythology, granted I'm a bit rusty on it, but pretty sure the Cyclops is one of the children of one of the deities. So I'm interested to see whose it is and when they come back in, if they come back in.
If they come back in, you don't know. Maybe it's possible that Odysseus kills the Cyclops.
Yeah, it's possible.
All right. I just thought that was an interesting choice to put a lightning bolt in there. Kind of truly showing that
It's a
this
very
is
subtle, quick callback.
yeah, so quick that I couldn't even pause on it if I wanted to. I'm gonna get it. I swear.
There it is.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good job.
Yeah. I also
Right
love
above
how
that.
it also mirrors the cut that Odysseus put on the back of the Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
If you look, it is.
And the
I'm
way
not
that the
gonna be able to find
Cyclops
it.
is sound,
Yeah, it's kind of in the same angle.
and the way that the sound of the way the Cyclops is singing and the way that he's drawn, it's like that blow did absolutely nothing. Just further showing how outclassed they are.
Yeah,
at this
he didn't
moment.
Levi Ackerman him enough.
Yeah.
You aimed a little too low, Odysseus. You aimed a little too low. You gotta aim for the nape of the neck. It's up here. You aimed a little too low.
Yep. Oh, Attack on Cyclops.
Attack on Cyclops. I was like, can we just talk about how gruesome of a death being stabbed by a stalactite is?
Yeah.
Just look at this thing. This man is impaled through half of his body.
He is probably split in half at this point.
Most likely.
Very little is
This
attached.
one, look, he's about to be hit.
Quick, roll out of the way. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
It's like a Dark Souls boss. Just do a combat roll out of the way, man.
It's fine, guys. It's a Dark Souls boss.
It's
Just hit
not
the
that
respawn.
hard.
Hit the respawn button. You're totally fine. Just restart the battle.
Oh no, see, they're not Spartans, because Spartans can respawn.
Shame.
stay now.
So the blow might have done something. Okay. Okay.
All right, Frank. What did you think
Interesting.
about Survive?
I thought it was really cool. I do want to say I did call Policy's death earlier on in Open Arms, although I got when he died wrong.
Yeah, what did you say? I
Most
forgot what you
info.
said. I forgot when you said.
I thought he was gonna die in that song.
Oh.
Like the song was gonna change.
Yeah, you were like,
And then it's
oh,
gonna-
he's gonna die, and then the song changed when they said, "Welcome." You're like, see, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. I don't.
Like, I know he's gonna die. I just know it.
And then you saw the thumbnail of this one, and you're like, I don't like the broken glasses, and I was like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The broken glasses obviously is a very clear indication of what's to happen.
Yeah.
But maybe he would have been injured. We don't know. But now that it's done, we know for sure. This Policies is unfortunately dead.
And it is confirmed to Canada that I believe there was only 7 deaths to the Cyclops. So he lost 7 of 600. He has 693 men left.
Wouldn't it be 593 men?
Shut up. Shut up.
693 men.
He had 700 men, clearly.
He just starts singing it like beer bottle song.
700 men. 700 men, 3 mouths to feed.
Men on the ships. 197, 97 men, 93 men. Throw one out with open arms. Now you're left without policies.
Oh man.
I get one good lyric wrong.
All right,
a
guys.
day.
At the
I used it
end of
before.
this video, we are going to pour out a drink for our lad policies. So just stick to the end.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. But this
Alright,
is the
yeah.
start of the Cyclops saga. We got
Off to a great start,
Polyphemus,
by the
we
way.
got Survive. Rest in peace, Polities. That's all I gotta say. I can't, bro. The first time I saw it, I was so heartbroken, bro. I was like, I heard Open Arms and I was like, wow, like this guy has a great voice. I loved the style that they used every time he was on a song. I was like, I can't wait to hear more songs with him on it. I got the Cyclops saga. I was like, all right, he's not really singing in Polyphemus. It's fine. We get to survive. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm seeing him on screen a lot. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then he died. I'm like.
Something that's like very typical of shows.
I
at least in
know,
animations,
I
I've always
know.
noticed is like
It's
the
very
happy.
typical. I should have
It's
seen
like the
it
happiest
coming.
character. Yeah, like way early on, maybe not full speed ahead, but like early on in like at least Open Arms, it's like it's just too sweet.
I know.
It's
I always
too
seem
sweet.
I always seem to fall for this. I always seem to
It's
when I
just-
start a
I'm like,
series, I always be like, this one right here, this nice guy right here, favorite character. Next episode, dead.
Yeah, it's a classic. I don't know if it's used a lot in live action, but I know for animation they always do that. It's always like, oh, it's super sweet moments with this one person just to. That's why I don't fall for it anymore. Like I know he's gonna die.
He's been hurt too many times.
If you're disappointed from the story, you can't possibly, get worse. So, just have lower expectations.
Yeah, true. All right, if you guys enjoyed this reaction to Epic the Musical Cyclops Saga Part 1, let us know in the comment down below what we missed. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see some more from us. We hope to see you guys in the next couple of videos. We do live stream as well. Check us out. Join our Discord.
Or on Twitch.
Yeah, it's on Twitch. That link will be down in the description. Join our Discord to have some community conversations with us and any of our community and friends. You have anything to add, Frank?
We do have super chats available and stuff for YouTube members,
Oh, yeah.
including Discord polls. So make sure to go check out the Discord down below. If you're a member, hop on over. We'll have some fun. And if you just want to support us, talk, just kind of see what we're doing and what we're going on. Discord will probably be posting more updates as time permits. So thank you guys again for joining us. We hope you have a great day, and make sure to roll out of the way.
Yay!